Today we will discuss the topic how to represent a decimal number on a real line. Before discussing this topic, we have to recall some basic facts about a decimal number. The basic facts are: first, places of digit in a number. Here we take an example of a decimal number and the number is 2.346, and the places on which these digits lie before decimal. 2 is at ones place, it is also known as unit place. After decimal, 3 lies at tenth, 4 lies at hundredth, 6 lies at thousandth place. What are the relations between two consecutive places? Here, see, ones divided by 10 is equals to 1/10, means 1 by 10. 1/10 divided by 10 is equals to 100th, equals to 1 by 100. 100th divided by 10 is equals to 1000th, equals to 1 by 1000. To represent decimal numbers on a real line, we will care about these basic facts: the places of digits in the number and what are the relations between two consecutive places of digits in a number. The question is, represent 2.346 on a real line. How can we represent this on a real line? Let us see. In step 1, first we draw a real line and mark 0 at anywhere. This is 0. Negative numbers lie to the left of 0. This is -1. And positive numbers lie to the right of 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. To representing the given decimal number on a real line, first we have to identify the location of this number on number line. We see that 2.346 is greater than 2 but less than 3. The position of the number 2.346 is between 2 and 3. So we name the point which represents 2 as P and 3 as Q. Okay, this is the step first. Now 2.346 lies between 2 and 3. So how can we represent it? Here there are 3 digits in the decimal parts, so the process is longer and we represent this number step by step on a real line. First we see the relations. When ones is divided by 10, we get 1/10 equals to 1 by 10 equals to 0.1. To representing the first digit after decimal, we will divide ones by 10. So in second step, we divide the distance of one unit between 2 and 3 into 10 parts. Okay, this is a smaller length, so we magnifying it and we represent 2 and 3 in a large scale. So step second, we draw a real line and mark the point P, which represents 2, and the point Q, which represents 3. And we know that 10th is 1 by 10 of ones, or ones is divided by 10, we get 1/10. So we divide this unit into 10 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10th. And the digit at 10th place is 3, so count 1, 2, 3. It ends at this point, mark it and write here 2.3 and name it R. And the next point is 2.4 and name it as S. Okay, this is 1/10 distance. Now we represent the second digit after the decimal, and that is 4. 2.34 is greater than 2.3 but less than 2.4. 2.34 lies between 2.3 and 2.4. In step third, we magnify this distance again and we write step 3, and after magnifying we get the real line at which R represents 2.3 and S represents 2.4. This is 1/10 unit distance, and the second digit is at 100th place. The second digit is known as at 100th place, and here we see that 100th is equals to 1 by 10 of 1/10, or 1/10 divided by 10 equals to 100th. So again we divide this distance into 10 equal parts. Divide it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now we read the number represented by this mark. In step 3, we magnifying the distance between RS. This is equal to 1/10 distance, and by magnifying it we get the numbers R at this point and S at this point. And we know that 1/10 divided by 10 equals to 100th. So we will divide this 1/10 unit distance into 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And now we count from here. R represents 2.3. This one is 2.31, 2.32, 2.33 and 2.34. Mark it, write here 2.34 and name it as T, and this is 2.35. Mark it and name it as U. Okay. Now the number 2.346. 2.346 lies between 2.34 and 2.35. 2.346 is greater than 2.34 but less than 2.35. Okay. Again we magnify this distance, which is equals to 100th unit. We draw the real line again and mark T, which represents 2.34, and mark U, which represents 2.35. And we know that 100th divided by 10 equals to 1000th. So again we divide this distance, which is equals to 100th unit, into 10 equal parts. This is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. We mark here T, write 2.34, U and write 2.35. And now I start counting from 2.34. T represents 2.34. This is 2.341, 2.342, 2.343, 2.344, 2.345, 2.346. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Mark here, bold it and write 2.346 and name it V. Finally, we will write, hence V represents 2.346. Okay? Now, recall the process again. To representing a decimal number on number line, we have to care about these basic facts. In first step, we will represent only integers. In second step, we will represent the digits at tens place. In step third, we will represent the digits at 100th place. And step 4, we will represent the digits in 1000th place. The steps are required according to the number which we have to represent.